What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's doing excellent. It was just a matter of time, right? It really was. There was too much positivity, too much happiness, too much excitement surrounding the Jets that the same old Jets negativity from the media or the same old cynical stuff had to come back and return. It had to. It had to come back, right? So yesterday, the media was welcome to practice, see Aaron Rodgers' first day throwing with the team. And obviously, we all know by now, he suffered a calf strain, he didn't practice. And the reactions from that were obviously, at first, from a fan, you're concerned, like, oh my God, is it serious? You find out it's not. You recognize that's May 23rd. May 23rd, not like August 30th, May 23rd. You're like, all right, no big deal. The New York Daily News, on their back page, writes, welcome to the Jets, misery loves company, kind of like mocking the Aaron Rodgers injury. Now, if you're the Daily News, do you honestly think that's going to sell any papers? Like, is that clever? Is it funny? Because as a Jets fan that cannot wait for the season to start, I think it's complete bullshit. It's nonsense. It's pathetic. Like, are you that desperate to get attention? I mean, I'm talking about it, so maybe it worked, but it's just kind of making me not want to read anything you offer anyway. I mean, not for nothing. At this point, most of my Jets coverage, I'd rather watch fellow YouTubers, or I'd rather, certain writers I'll read, but some of this stuff, man, come on. Is the Daily News serious? So you're like, all right, that's the first thing. Then you go on WFAN. You kind of interesting to see what they're going to say. And then Evan and Roberts. The Jets are crumbling. And now they're like, well, this is what happens when you have a 40-year-old quarterback. These kind of injuries are going to happen. Are we forgetting that Zach Wilson got hurt last year in the preseason? Is Zach 40? Injuries are part of every team, no matter what age it is. And to have these kind of reactions like, oh, you got to warn them. This is when you have an old player, this is going to happen. There's risk with everything. Now, is Rodgers at greater risk than others? Perhaps. But I mean, why does it always have to be worst case scenario and doom and gloom for the Jets? Why? I don't understand it. These reactions now, why can't, just let everybody be happy. You know what? It's a bump in the road, no big deal. It's a minor injury. He's not worried about it. We're not worried about it. Let's not sweat and panic. There's no need to in May. Okay. Then, Robert Saleh yesterday said, you know what? There's probably 6 to 8 teams that are favorites to be in the mix for the Super Bowl. We're one of those teams. He's saying the same thing that every Jets fan is saying, a lot of analysts are saying, because you look at the team, you look at the playmakers, and according to many analysts, the Jets were a quarterback away. So not only did they get a quarterback, they got a top 5, top 6 quarterback in the NFL and an all-time great to man their team. So you have that along with what? Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams, Breece Hall, all these players. So what exactly should Saleh say? Yeah, we should be a pretty good team. His quarterback himself said, we want to become the Dragon. We want to be the team that everybody wants to beat. We want to set the mark high for ourselves. We want to set the standard. That's the message. We want to be that team. So what are you going to come back and say, yeah, we're going to be a pretty good team? Saleh's saying what we all know. And I like that he has that confidence. Then the criticism was, well, maybe, you know what? What did Saleh say to his team last year? Last year, they were going in with the unknown at quarterback. What is Zach Wilson? If things go well, they can be very good and they can surprise a lot of people, but you don't know. You can make a run with an unknown quarterback, but, now you have the guy, and you should be confident. The locker room is confident. They're read the room. So we go from criticizing the Jets or worrying, panicking about the Jets because Rodgers is already a little banged up. Then you have the Jets are too confident, and then you have they're the same old Jets. It's going to fall apart anyway because it always does for them. And it's May 23rd. We're already here now? Give me a fucking break, man. I can't, listen, if it's going to be like this, I'm tuning out to, training camp, man, because I just don't understand. I'm literally excited. I'm doing interviews every Monday night with all kinds of different, Jets YouTubers and content creators, all this stuff. And everybody's saying the same thing. And it's not even like drinking the Kool-Aid. It's just an honest assessment of the team based on where we are, where we were, to where we are. From Adam Gase and all the bullshit, Todd Bowles and all his screw-ups, to Sam Darnold, to friggin' Zach Wilson and Hackenberg and Petty, to Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, and Sauce Gardner. I don't understand. So I guess, you know what, if this is the way it's always going to be with the coverage of the Jets, it's piss poor, and that's probably why a lot of us nobody's really following him anymore, right? So I had to get off my chest. I was just so tired of hearing it. This is one little hiccup. Crazy, man.